I don't normally talk about war. No, I don't feel that's really my remit. I don't. Well, I don't have a background for it for a start, and I don't know much about war or conflict and stuff. Since we were in the European Union, we pretty much felt really safe, to be honest. But now it's all kind of kind of a bit dong, hasn't it? And the war in Gaza has, well, it's taken the limelight. Right? It's sort of knocked the war in Ukraine, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, off its pedestal. I know recently Richie Sunak has announced that so many billions are going to go towards drones and what have you for Ukraine. That ain't enough. It just isn't enough. But I'll tell you what would help is if we stopped buying Russian oil. I know you're going to say, well, we're not, It's sanctions, you say. Is it really? No. India is pretty much Russia's laundromat. It's basically laundering barrels of oil through India, which is heading to the west, to the EU, but also to the United Kingdom. Now, the European Union, for instance, has been a massive increase from 111,000 barrels a day of oil since 2022, and it's now 231,000 barrels a day of oil, crude oil. And then you've got refined products as well, such as jet fuel and what have you. And the UK is not innocent in all this. No. In the first 6 months of 2023, they imported from India, which is Russian oil, remember, 6.2 million barrels. But also, actually it works out to be about 1 in 6 barrels of oil comes from India, which is Russian oil. And also 46 in the same period, 46 million, I don't know if it's barrels or whatever, jet fuel. So when you get on your Ryanair and what have you, you can thank Russia for that. So how are the sanctions actually working? They're not. Not on oil. Okay, it might cause a little bit of inconvenience for Russia, but they found a way. They found a proxy. They found a so-called ally who, well, is it an ally? Not really. India, who is just buying cheap oil from Russia and selling it on. Making shitloads of money, obviously. But who's suffering all this? The Ukrainian people. And all it's doing is funding Putin's his illegal war on the Ukrainian people. I know some people disagree with me. I know you get the odd headbanger out there who's going to go on about, oh, look what Ukraine's doing to the Russian people. But, well, Ukraine did not invade Russia. No, it's the other way around. What can we do then? Because the powers to be are going to carry on doing what they do. What do you do? Boycott them? How would you know what is Russian and what's not? Without putting no fuel whatsoever in your car, or or heating your home, what have you? Because all products like kerosene, heating oil, all that sort of stuff. Large proportions still coming from Russia. 1 in 6 barrels. So, anyway, my rant, I suppose. Anyway, if it's what I'm do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee. And the links are down below. But this sort of thing does really sadden me that we kind of, ordinary people in the UK and in the EU and what have you, they're suffering for what is proving to be a pointless exercise because we're not really seeing it through. No. If, for instance, we know this is going on, which we do, Kepler's done all this research and what have you, they've announced the figures and we know this, yet we're still buying it from India. Well, shouldn't we be sanctioning India as well? If we are that sincere regarding helping Ukraine and not funding the war and killing people, Anyway, if you want to support channel, you can do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee, links down below. But also we're planting trees here in France. We're planting 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land. And it's just about, providing habitats really for the animals and stuff. And we've seen a marked increase with our efforts regarding the birds here, for instance, because the bird populations are declining and they do need our help. So we're making bird houses, bat roosts and other animal habitats as well. If you want to be part of that, there is a GoFundMe link down below in the description for which you'd make a little donation, what have you, and we'll plant a tree and put a sign with that tree on your behalf. Could be just your name, or could be in memory of a loved one or pet. Anyway, it's time for me to go. So say toodaloo, and I'll lose my voice. So all this talking, Toodaloo.